The silence of the offseason was shattered by a whisper that traveled faster than any fastball. Another Ohtani headline had crossed the ocean. And this time, it wasn't about a swing, a pitch, or a record broken under stadium lights. It was about something deeper. Something louder. Something that made America stop and say, again. Even now. Because even when the game sleeps, Shohei Ohtani does not. In the middle of baseball's quietest months, when gloves are tucked away and stadiums echo only with memories, his name surged back into the spotlight. Not from a dugout, not from a mound, but from the business side of the sport, where influence, legacy, and power collide. The news landed in the United States like a thunderclap. Another wave of value. Another surge of attention. Another reminder that Ohtani is not just playing baseball, he is reshaping it. People said it out loud, half in awe, half in disbelief. Even now, more money is coming in. But this story isn't really about money. It's about presence. It's about how, in an era overflowing with stars, one man has become the face everyone recognizes, even when he's not on the field. While others disappear into the offseason, Ohtani's shadow somehow grows longer. Executives talk about him in boardrooms the same way scouts once whispered about legends. Advertisers don't just want his image, they want his meaning. His calm. His discipline. His story. And fans. Fans feel it too. In America, where sports icons rise and fall quickly, Ohtani has done something rare. He has crossed the invisible line between superstar and symbol. He represents possibility. The idea that greatness doesn't have to shout to be heard. What shocked many wasn't that Ohtani generated another wave of revenue. It was how natural it felt. As if the world simply expects it now. As if value follows him the way gravity follows mass. This is what happens when talent meets trust. They call him reliable, honest, pure, not just with words, but with actions. In a sports world often shaken by scandals and noise, Ohtani feels steady. And that steadiness is priceless. Even rival fans admit it. Even critics pause. Because how do you argue with a player who delivers miracles on the field and humility off it? The offseason was supposed to be quiet. Instead, his name trended again. Not because he demanded attention, but because attention keeps finding him. It's almost cinematic. The hero steps away from the battlefield, and the world keeps talking about him anyway. Some players are famous because they're loud. Others because they're controversial. Ohtani is famous because he's inevitable. In Japan, they've known this for years. But now, America feels it in its bones. This isn't just a foreign superstar visiting the league. This is baseball's global heartbeat. Every endorsement, every headline, every stunned reaction is just another chapter in the same story. Shohei Ohtani has changed the scale. He's not measured against players anymore. He's measured against eras. Think about it, how many athletes dominate conversations without saying a word? How many generate excitement by simply existing? That's power. Quiet power. And it makes people uncomfortable. Because it challenges the old rules. It asks uncomfortable questions. What if the future of sports icons isn't about trash talk or theatrics, but about excellence and respect? What if the face of baseball isn't just American anymore? That question echoes through the league offices, the media desks, the fan forums. And every time Ohtani's name appears in another unexpected headline, the answer grows clearer. He is baseball's face because he reflects what the game wants to be. Global, disciplined, electric, human. In the dead of winter, when nothing is supposed to happen, Ohtani reminded everyone of something important. Greatness doesn't have an off switch. You can pause the schedule. You can dim the lights. But you cannot pause impact. And that's why this news felt so shocking, and yet so inevitable. Another reminder. Another ripple. Another moment where the world looks at baseball and sees one name staring back. Shohei Ohtani. Not swinging. Not pitching. Still changing everything. And when the season finally returns, when the roar comes back and the ball leaves the bat, this moment will matter too, because it proved something powerful. Even in silence, the face of baseball speaks.